Hey guys, today I was going to work on part 2 of restoring these burnt helmets. I did part 1 almost a week ago, and I actually ended up doing 5 of the 14 total helmets. And today I was going to do part 2. I'll probably do either 4 or 5 this time as well. And as you see, I've got the helmets labeled. I made a video on these originally, some of you have seen it, and I wasn't exactly sure about some of the helmets, because I'm not really good with the foreign helmets, and a lot of you guys spoke up and let me know exactly what they were. That's why I got these helmets tagged on what they are. But like I said, I'm really excited to get on this again. I'm going to start with this World War I British Mark I helmet, and then I'll probably do 3 or 4 of the other ones, and then maybe in a week or so, week and a half, I'll do part 3 and finish it up. But anyways, guys, I'm really excited about this, so let's get started. Alright, so up first is this British World War I Mark I helmet. The outside is not real bad. I mean, it's got some rust and discoloration and everything. It is misshapen, I guess from the heat from that house fire, and the rim's barely hanging on, but the inside is definitely bad. You see, it's going to need a lot of work. But I'm really excited about uncovering the maker mark and everything. It's right there, and I'm gonna get on that and reveal some more information about this helmet. But I'm really excited about this one. This is one that I am gonna be keeping, but I don't think it's gonna take too long to clean up like some of the other ones have, and some of the other ones will. But you see, I got my gloves here, I got my safety glasses, don't want nothing getting in my eyes, my respirator. Might use the sanding block, but I normally use this light steel wool here. Got my navel jelly, which works great with the oil wipes here. And then I got my toothbrushes. I got a ton of these at a flea market last year for $1 for 10 toothbrushes. That's 10 cents a piece. I got probably 40 or 50 toothbrushes. But anyways, I'm about to put my stuff on, and I'm gonna go ahead and start sanding and scrubbing this helmet here. So let's get going. Alright, so I've been scrubbing this thing for a while now, and you see the inside here, I've broken up a lot of the rust and crud and everything is kind of collected. See down there in the helmet. But definitely takes a lot of elbow grease, and I ain't gonna lie, my hands and arms and everything get sore after a while. But it's fun, And here's the maker's mark, BS94. Which I can't remember exactly what BS is. I got a book and chart and some stuff in there, but one of you guys might could tell me right off the bat. But if not, like I said, I know it's on my list or in my book in there. But like I said, it's British Mark I World War I. More than likely, it probably date to 1916, maybe 1917. Another, like I'd mentioned before, see, it's got the split rivets here for the chin strap loops, and then also the rim, which is right here. See, it overlaps. You see, it overlaps about maybe 2 inches or so, 1.5 to 2 inches. Whereas the American helmets, the seams basically butted up together. But you see, that's overlapped right there. But anyways, I'm gonna dump this out real quick. Just dump that crud out there, most of it anyways. And the outside, like I said, wasn't too bad anyways. I didn't do just a whole lot of scrubbing on it, but like I said, I'm going to apply the navel jelly and brush it in and everything, and then I'll let it sit for a while and wipe away, and we'll see how good it looks. So let's go. Alright, so here's how it looks after I apply the navel jelly and let it sit and wiped it away. And then I use this Remington gun oil wipe here. And overall, I'm pleased with it. You see, there's some areas where it got burnt all the way down to the bare metal, which not a whole lot I can do about that, but it's a little, you see, it's a little shiny, which I'm gonna wipe over it again with the dry rag and take some of the shine off. But overall, I think it looks really good. It's going to display a lot well. And check out the inside. Remember how rusted it is and just horrible looking? Well, looks definitely a whole lot better. I'm excited about how this one turned out. You see it, remember, it's got the BS94 there. It's a W. Beardmore and a company of Glasgow, and they made helmets from 1916 to 1919. Like I said, I'm thinking this one's 1916, maybe 1917, somewhere in that range. But overall, really nice helmet. I look forward to to being able to display this thing. And now I'm going to go ahead and move this one out of the way and get on started on the next one. All right, up next is going to be this East German helmet. This one is one of the worst ones of the 14. This one took a lot of damage in the fire for sure. Check out the inside. Good grief, look at that. This one's going to take a lot of time scrubbing it and sanding that and everything, but it's going to be a major undertaking. But like I said, I'm willing to do this. You know, I find it fun, but we'll see how this one turns out. I believe it's going to be definitely a lot better than this. As you know, same routine. I'm going to sand it and show you how it looks sanded, and then I'll apply the naval jelly and clean it up and everything and show you the end results. So, East German helmet, let's go. Alright, here we go after a good exhausting scrubbing on the inside. See, it's got the collection of crud right in there, which I'm about to dump out. Most of it anyways. See, like I said, this is definitely one of the worst of the 14 helmets as far as damage due to the fire. The outside don't look too bad. See, I scrubbed it, and with this one I actually used my sanding block here. I didn't just use the light steel wool. This one needed a little extra attention, but I think overall it's going to turn out well, just like the other ones have so far. This inside was definitely a job. And as you see, I done shredded my glove, both of them actually, so I got to get a new pair of gloves. And you definitely need plenty of gloves, you know, and like I said, your safety glasses and respirator and everything. You definitely, you know, it's fun doing this, but you got to be safe with it. And actually, in between, you know, little takes here, I turn on a box fan to blow my direction, you know, or actually blow it away from, you know, the smell and fumes away from me. And I got my garage door cracked also, so definitely want to be in a well ventilated area. But anyways, I'm gonna apply the naval jelly, clean it up. Let's see how this one turns out. So here it is. This one turned out pretty good, you know, not as good as some of the other ones, but like I said, this was one of the worst ones. You know, I scrubbed it pretty good, and you see in a lot of areas it's burned down. All the paint's gone down to the bare metal and everything, but overall it's not too bad. It had like a reddish or pink paint on there underneath. I don't know if that was military or somebody randomly did it, but the inside you also got like a reddish look to it. You know, still got some deep rust in there, but I was just trying to clean it up some, which it cleaned up pretty good, you know. Not, like I said, not as good as some of the other ones, but like I said, I really just wanted to get them cleaned up enough to be able to display, which, you know, whoever ends up getting some of these that I do sell, you know, if they choose to paint them or do whatever, that's them, but I just didn't want to get involved with painting or anything. But anyways, overall, once again, it definitely looks better, so I'm pleased with the results. And moving on to the next one. Alright, so helmet number 3 is going to be an Italian M33. And this is probably the worst out of all 14 helmets. This one is really bad, but I believe a lot of this will break up pretty easily. Look out the inside. I'm pretty sure this one had the liner in there, and that all crud down there is the remnants of the liner. I'm just going to do the very best that I can. You know, I don't think the inside is going to turn out great, but it will look better. But like I said, as long as the outside looks better and presentable to display, that's my main focus and everything. But like I said, I believe a lot of this stuff will break up pretty easily. So you got to be careful, you know, around this stuff. I don't want to get cut, because my gloves are catching on this kind of stuff and tearing holes in my gloves, so got to be careful with that. But Italian M33, going to be a big job, but here we go. Okay, so this thing has kicked my butt. I'm so tired. I'm not even joking. As you guys can imagine, it took a lot of scrubbing. So I got a collection of crap down there in the bottom. I'm going to dump it out real quick. Just a bunch of crud there. There's rust and liner remnants and little shavings of this and that. But I don't have a lot of high hopes for the inside of this helmet anyways. I'm just going to do the best that I can, you know. But really all that matters is the outside, which I've scrubbed a lot of it off. You know, I didn't just use the light steel wool. I did use the sanding block. And I think overall the outside is going to look really good. I think it'll display nice once I'm done. But like I said, the inside, there's just not much hope for that. But it's all good. So here we go. Alright guys, so here are the results. So the outside, it looks better, you know. It doesn't look great, which you know, really some of these helmets, once I'm done with them, they're still going to look kind of like they're in relic condition. You know, they're not, I'm not trying to make them, you know, masterpieces or collector pieces or anything. I just want them to look better. And I'm pretty convinced this one does look better. The inside was unreal. I knew it wouldn't turn out great. And, you know, after I applied the navel jelly and everything, it just looked like crap on the inside. It was just a like muddy looking crud, just in a, you know, kind of pooled in there. And it was hard working around this metal liner frame here, but like I said, it was definitely a job, you know, and I knew it wasn't going to turn out great. It looks a little bit better, but this is the main thing right here. I think, you know, the way these are turning out, it looks like they still have that been there, done that kind of look, like they've seen use and they've been in service and everything. Who knows what all they've been through. But overall, this one turned out pretty good. I'm going to do one more because, as you guys can imagine, I'm tired already. I've been at this for a good while, you know, with these first 3 helmets. So I'm going to do one more, and then I'll leave the other 5 for part 3 of this. So let's see what's next. Alright, so last I'm going to be doing this Yugoslavian M59 helmet. The outside, you know, it's got rust on everything. I think a lot of that, you know, will break up. A little bit of crud built up on it. This one's, it looks bad, but I don't think it's going to be that bad to clean up. I think it's going to hopefully turn out nice. The inside, it's got all these little clips and these buckles and everything that held the liner in place. But the inside's really not all that bad either. I'm not so sure this one had a liner with it before the fire, but who knows? I think this one's going to be a good, you know, finale for this part 2. But so let's get started. I thought I'd add this little quick video in here and show you. This is after me sanding and using the steel wool. See, I've only done one half of the outside of the helmet, but you see how easy this, I knew this would be an easier helmet to clean up, but just the, you know, the light steel wool, scrubbing it in there, it broke up a lot of that rust, and it's going to do the same thing for this right here. I just wanted to show you, you know, just how a good amount of elbow grease can make a huge difference. And this is going to turn out really nice. I'm excited about this one. Alright, so here I've used the steel wool and sanded the entire outside. And let's say it's going to clean up really nice. There's where I'm guessing a badge or something would have attached on the front of the helmet. Or actually, I'm sorry, that's actually from the little clips there. But anyways, like I said, I'm not real good with foreign helmets, forgive me. But the inside, you know, unfortunately is burnt down to almost the bare metal. But it'll still clean up and look a lot better than some of the other internals of some of the other helmets. But anyways, I'm going to apply the navel jelly and start wrapping this up. Alright, so here it is. I knew it would turn out really good compared to, you know, some of the other ones I've done so far. You know, this is my 4th one today, and this is my 9th helmet of the 14. Like I said, I'll do the remaining 5 in part 3, which will be the last video of this restoration cleanup process. The inside turned out pretty good also. I didn't think it'd be too bad, but like I said, it's all the way down mostly to the bare metal on the inside. But overall, it cleaned up pretty good. I'm happy with this Yugoslavian M59 here. And I look forward to doing the other helmets in the next couple weeks or so to wrap this up. But now I'm going to show you all 4 of the helmets I did today all together. So here they are. Got the, remember the British Mark 1 right here? We see it's misshapen, but I like it anyways. Got the British Mark 1, World War 1. Got the post-World War 2 East German helmet. That one turned out really good. I'm excited about that one. Got the Italian M33 here. Doesn't look too bad. Kind of relic condition look to it, but overall I'm glad with this one. And then this Yugoslavian here I just wrapped up. This one turned out great. I'm really excited about this one here. So I just wanted to show you the 4 of them. See, really the Italian M33 is the least best looking of the 4, but overall I think they turned out great. It's been fun. And see, I got 5 more to go. These will be the 5 I do in part 3. And I'm sure those will turn out pretty good as well. But anyways, guys, as always, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.